I stand here in front of this iconic gate that is instantly recognizable, perhaps for more recent atrocities against us in the past. But today, I want to speak to you for a couple of minutes about something that happened much further back in the past, and refer to a Kina, one of the Kinas. It's Kina Chof Beis, which starts with the words Hacharisha. Be silent. Be silent and allow me to express my cry, my yearning, my despair for the following episodes which took place. And although the authorship of this particular Kina is unknown, but it is almost certainly a reference to the First Crusades. So I need to take you back to Tov Nun Vav. We're talking in the year 1096. Rashi is still alive, and the First Crusade starts. And the mob, as they make their way through Germany on their way to the Holy Land to liberate it from the infidels as they saw it, they pass through numerous Jewish communities, and I want to talk to you very briefly about three of them. They're known, we know them in Hebrew by the acronym SHUM, Speyer, Vormeisha, and Magenza. Speyer, Worms, and Mainz as it's known today. And in Iyar, at the beginning of Iyar, Ches Iyar, and then Chof Gimel Iyar, and then Prois Chag HaShavuos, just before Shavuos, Mainz is attacked by the mob, and thousands of Yidden die al Kiddush Hashem. But a troublesome and gruesome phenomenon is introduced, which is referenced here in this Kina, which I want to discuss this morning in a little detail. It starts off and it says, Hacharishu mimeni va'adabra v'yavoir olayma. Be quiet and allow me to express my anguish, my torment. And it goes on to describe the following gruesome and troublesome phenomenon, which became much better known, unfortunately, as we went through the Middle Ages. And it says as follows: V'loichosu gever ugvira, man and woman did not take pity, albonim tzfiras tifara, on their young children who were crowned with glory. Aval ozru gvura yisera, they girded their loins with tremendous strength, lahaloim roish v'likroitz shedra, with their own hands to smash their skulls and to break their spines. Ve'eleimoi dibru ba'amira, and they spoke to their children and they said, Le'zochinu legadelchem la Torah. Unfortunately, we did not merit to bring you up to Torah. Instead, we will bring you up as a korban. And this is an incredibly troublesome phenomenon. What halachic license is there to do this? Especially if you think about the fact that the mitzvah of Kiddush Hashem is a mitzvah that is only incumbent upon those over the age of bar and bar mitzvah. And this is something that is discussed by the Baalei Tosfos, Rabbi Tam in Tosfos in Avodah Zarah Daf Yud Ches. And I'll just mention the Ritva. The Ritva writes as follows: Mikan loimdim lishchot hanaorim bigzeiros. From here, from the words of Rabbi Tam, we take license to shecht nebuch our own children bigzeiros. Kvahoira Zokein, he says, I don't understand it, but Kvahoira Zokein, Rabbeinu Tam, has said that it's okay. Vani Shomati, he says, that the Gedolei Tzorfas were matter this halacha lemaisa. How do we understand this? I'd like to offer a very short insight in the name of Rabbi Yaakov Kamenetsky, Zechroni Levracha. The Rambam writes, Kol Beis Yisrael mitzuvin al Kiddush Hashem Hagodol. All of the house of Israel is obligated in this mitzvah of Kiddush Hashem. In other words, this is not a mitzvah that is incumbent upon individuals, but we as a nation, we have a national mission. V'nikdashti b'soich b'nei Yisrael. We are obligated, it's couched, as he points out, in the passive. Not do this, be mekadosh yourself, but rather v'nikdashti, says the Rabbeinu Shalom, I will be sanctified through Klal Yisrael. So this is something, this is designed to be a consequence, an outcome, and therefore it is incumbent not just on individuals, but indeed even on children as well. And that is our national mission. So amidst despair, amidst all the terrible things that have happened to us over the ages, we take one thing with the chazon of Yeshayahu and we move forward, and that is that every single one of us, individually but collectively, also as a nation, have this imperative to create the outcome, the consequence, the perspective, v'nikdashti b'soich b'nei Yisrael, and people will know that we are a mamleches koyanim for goy kadosh.